Eric here with Leah. So we're in the space where the dolls are. So can you tell me a little bit about what we got here?
So the two middle dolls here are Greta and Billy. They are the original dolls that I kind of first purchased that had a little bit of a history. Um, as soon as I got Greta, some things went missing from my studio, which wasn't here. I've been here for almost 2 years, but it was my old studio. And little things here and there, things being misplaced, you know, things moving or being put in different spots, or me thinking that maybe my memory was going crazy and I put it there, but I don't remember. And then I got him, and there's other things happening, so things moving while I'm here. He's been at another shop that I had as well as a restaurant, and that there was activity going on there. And he was the only doll that I actually had there in the restaurant at the time.
So he's your original?
She's the first one, he's the second. So
okay.
Those two are the original.
Okay.
And then with him, I brought him back here, and we hear voices, we hear people talking, laughing, things knocking, banging, moving, things at night, the cameras go off, they're motion censored. So we'll see like little things floating across the room, like going from one end of the room to the other. Not circular either. They look like something walking across the room. So we've caught those things on video, and or the camera's just getting triggered for absolutely no reason. And lately things falling off of my area where I tattoo in the workstation. I've heard someone talking very close to me, asking how I'm doing. So it's just been it's nothing that super freaks me out to scare me, but it is a little bit creepy.
But lots of stuff.
Yes, lots of stuff. Yeah.
And that's not just any box. What are they in there?
So this is called a baby box. It's actually a casket that is from the 1920s that I bought in Buffalo. And I bought it off someone who was a funeral director at a funeral home there. And this was used to prop infants up when they passed away.
Okay. Very interesting. So we'll see what we catch in this space. So we'll make our way over to the next area. We'll go back here. All right. Perfect. So tell us a little bit about this area.
So this area, a lot of the activity happens in the front. And when I'm back here, normally it's a little loud because my machine is loud, but I'll hear people, and clients have heard people actually, it sounds like they've walked in the front door and they'll be like, oh, I think someone's in the front, but there's nobody there. I do have a screen where I actually put the TV there so that I could actually see when people were coming in, because it was starting to freak me out
Yeah.
So sometimes I don't have it on, and then it happens. And then when I have it on, sometimes we still hear footsteps walking, or it sounds like the front door's opened. Back here, recently there was a situation where somebody did have a bit of an episode in the chair where it looked like they were kind of being pulled out of the chair after they had fainted, but nothing like that has happened before.
Okay.
And that was actually the same day that someone asked me how I was doing, which it was April Fool's, and I thought maybe they're playing a joke on me. I don't know, because there was so much happened that day, a lot of energy. And the same evening that all of this took place, which was April Fool's, the camera back here, which rarely ever goes off unless I'm actually in this room, went off 4 times with no apparent reason. It just kept kicking on, and there was nothing happening.
And it's a motion, right?
It's a motion detected camera. All of them are in here.
Okay.
So
this is our second section that we'll be seeing what we can catch in here tonight, guys. We do have. So over here in the bookshop, we've already had the Mel meter go off. Once I reset it, it hasn't gone off again. So I'm not exactly sure if we have something already messing with us in here, but we'll see tonight. But all right, tell me about this space.
So the bookstore here, I don't come by here very often unless I'm looking for a specific book.
Right.
But this belongs to an organization where they accept donations and they sell books, and it's more of a community involvement here. I kind of stay on my side, but over here is where I hear people talking.
Okay.
The bookstore is open a few days a week, but my friend who works for me, her and I have been here and heard people talking here, and they were closed.
Okay.
So we've come over because we were sure they were closed, and there was nobody here.
Right.
So, and it was, two women laughing and talking, and it's happened a few times where she's heard people talking here while I've been tattooing, and she's been at my front desk. And
so you're hearing like multiple voices having a conversation.
Yep.
It's not just like
Full
you're
on
hearing a
conversations.
voice in the distance.
Yep.
You're hearing a conversation, then it's like you open the door and it's
nobody's here, or we know that they're closed, and she's hearing people talking up in here. There's nobody here.
It's very interesting in here.
Yeah.
And it's old books, right?
Yep.
So they hold stuff, in my opinion. I don't know. All right, we'll see what we get in here. I feel like we've already got stuff in here, so we'll see. Awesome. So that's the tour, guys. We'll get started with our investigation.
If there's any spirits here or entities here that just saw this and Eric touched the nose of the bear, you could possibly do the same thing for us. Walk up to the bear and touch the nose. Or there's a small little ball on the chair. Feel free to touch it. Feel free to move it. There is a Ouija board. Please do not touch that. And there is a little black box on the table behind the chair with a long metal rod sticking out of it, which you can touch as well to let us know you're here. You can do many other things to let us know that you're here by knocking on the wall, whispering in our ears, stomp on the ground, talk as loud as you can.
Start small and work your way up. We'll be here a while.
Is there a reason why you talk to Leah when she's alone here?
There's something you want her to know?
You try to get her attention?
Do you need help with something?
Are you really attached to one of the dolls that are here? Does the doll belong to you? Just want to mark that I heard like a grunt on my right side like not too long ago.
Okay.
It's like a type of thing.
I'm recording, so we're good.
But I'm not sure if it's Josh back there or not.
I think he's in the book room.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's in the
Because the Mel meter's been going off the ATDD in there. Alright.
Well, you're pretty quiet in here now. It's still early and you're probably getting used to us. You're probably feeling out our energy, wondering who we are and why we're here.
We're not here for any malicious reasons. We don't want you to leave. Just want to communicate with you.
So at any point tonight, feel free to play with any of these devices that are here.
We brought them for you.
Wherever we are, we should be able to hear it or see it, and those who are watching will see it and comment. We'll see it and comment. I just heard a male speak again.
I heard something there too.
Josh, are you talking?
But you wouldn't hear that here.
That was a straight up like voice.
Like
He's
right
in the
here.
back room.
Right here.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah. No, he's all the way over there, man.
I just
Did you
asked
hear?
a couple of questions and then that reading was going off like no tomorrow as I was talking, but
No, that was right here, man.
oh,
that
right
was
here?
in him.
I was talking in that room,
Yeah.
way
that
by the
was in
books in
him.
the back corner, where the media reading right down there is just going off like
It just stopped.
now I just stopped, but
Because you left.
yeah. As soon as I go by it and stand there, it goes off.
Oh, I got the chills, man. That was like a straight up male voice right
there.
here.
Yeah.
I hope the camera has that.
When I went in there, that's all I felt too was cold,
Very cold.
very cold,
And it's going red?
and it was going off in red.
It shouldn't be going red if it's cold.
Oh,
That's what's creepy
What's
about
in
that.
the millimeter?
Because it should be going blue.
no, it was red and it was just going off and I was standing there just cold and talking to it and then I started crying out of one of my eyes and I'm like, is it sadness? Like, what are you doing? why are you making me feel this way? But you know, you can't really.
Yeah.
I can't hear anything back. I'm just getting this weird vibe from it.
Yeah. How about we
I want you. What?
and maybe send him solo in there?
With the camera. Because maybe we'll catch something that's talking with you when we review.
Well, it's just you and I alone. Is anybody in here? Remember what I said. If you play with these things, let me know you're here. Got a bunch of cool objects that will help. Are you here? Are you making this go off? Now we don't just got this little item right here. We have a couple of little tiny gadgets all around you can use to play with. You reaching out? Earlier you're making me feel a little bit sad in here. Was that you trying to make me feel the way you're feeling? Or the way you felt? It's a pretty creepy little book area, eh? You're doing good if that's you coming through. Just play it with it again if you're here. It's alright, no one's here to hurt you. Just trying to figure out what's going on. Oh, these neat little books. If there is a spirit here, what happened to you? I know these are all questions, but I mean, like I said, we're here just to help figure things out. You like letting me know you're here. Is it you that sometimes makes all these noises in here at night? Footsteps. When the other people in the other tattoo parlor are hearing you talk, is that you in here speaking? You around that little device? I'm getting this weird vibe and weird energy. Is that you make me feel this way? If you're here again, play with this little device right there on the table. I would really like you to play with a couple of little orbs that are lying around here. Even if you're here, I believe we got a little device right here you could play with. Nice little area. Now there is talking. I don't know if we're picking that up in here, but it's clearly, I believe, the people in the apartment upstairs. I do like the fact that you're getting a little bit of action in here with that machine by the books. That's pretty cool. If it is a spirit playing with it. Again, I would like you, if you are here, to play with these little items. Light them up like this. Let me know you're here. I'm going to stand over here. Oh, if you're in this room again, you know, just play with that device right there in front of me, right on the book. Let me know you're here. That reading keeps going up between 4.9 to not that high, about 6.6, I think. If there's anybody in here with me still, if you can play with that little tiny device, that meter reading right there by the books. If you're here, maybe you can say how you got here, what happened to you. Again, if it was you that was making me feel that sadness and that sorrow and that chill when I came in here originally, I would love to know why. Oh, they locked us in this little room, but I think we're going to go back inside that tattoo shop very soon. Don't know if you're going to be lighting this thing up anymore. Again, if you can hear on this recording any form of footsteps coming above, there is an apartment complex right above me. All right, my friend. I think I'm going to head out here. There are a lot of books. I was getting this weird feeling back in this corner here. If you're back here with me, let me know. Oh, there you are again. Are you back here with me, or are you close to that reading? It's back in this corner when I talk. That's when you respond. Can you let me know what happened to you? Can you let us know if it's you that's making all those noises in this room late at night? Are you still with me, my friend? If you are, just play with that machine again. Alright, my friend, I think I'm going to head out. I'm going to do one more feeling back here before I leave. You're still back here with me. Go ahead and play with that machine that you were playing with before. Okay. I think you've left me. I'm gonna head back in there now with everyone else. Hopefully we caught you saying something cool.
I'm on my data right now, so.
How was that?
It would go off when I was going in the back there
Alright,
by the.
so we're going to switch
by the
over
books.
to Aaron because Kyle finally arrived.
It would go off every now and then.
Set up a few more things here. So.
And it went off a lot when I was in the front there, hanging out.
It looks pretty dark over there.
I think it's going off now.
It is.
Our light is on.
When I would ask, can you go off now, or can you do something, it would actually go off. So I don't know if he was responding to me or not.
Send her a
But
message.
Well, that's what you're trying to get, right? Is intelligent responses. So if that's what you were getting, that's a good thing.
well, that's what I was getting. You can hear it in there right now going
Your
off.
head is on now, very active.
There's somebody in here with us?
So during the EVP session, just make sure not to whisper or anything like that. And I don't know what Kyle's doing.
He's outside.
Maybe call him in to do his parabolic. I don't know. Let's see. Is he setting up a connect?
Kyle, we need you. We need you for the parabolic.
I told Aaron to bring the camera so we can take a look at it.
It's probably the battery. Do you want him to do the parabolic or to just listen in on his audio?
Well, I know he likes recording these EVP sessions.
Yeah.
Alright, so to the entity that's here, you have all our attention. We're all here listening, hoping to talk to you, maybe get some answers. We've been at this now for a couple hours. So use whatever energy you can out of this room, out of us. Let us know you're here. Play with one of the devices. Move an object. Knock on a wall or talk as loud as you can. I want you to scream as loud as you can. If there's somebody here that you want to speak to particularly, go to the nearest device or tap them on the shoulder. Whisper in their ear. Erin has just arrived. Probably the first time you're seeing her, second time she was here briefly. She's holding metallic rods. And you can use the energy within the environment and move these rods. You can cross them for no or open them for yes. If you understand this, can you move the rods?
They crossed. They just moved to point to you.
So then you cross them for no. Kyle,
What was that?
that was your keys out of the back.
I think
It's not my keys.
Only his purse.
Oh, sorry, was that yours?
Probably.
Okay, go ahead. Carry on.
So we can communicate with you using the rods that Erin has in her hands. And I asked you if you understood this and you crossed them, and I said cross them for no, so you don't understand this. You can use it for yes and no questions. Do you understand me now?
Yes, they opened.
Okay. So, we'll ask you some yes and no questions to see if we get any answers. So we'll start with, are you a man?
No.
Are you a woman? Are you a woman?
I heard a device, or was there something that went off?
I heard something there too. It
Yeah.
was like almost like a squeak or something.
Yeah, yeah,
Rods are open.
It was like a woman's squeal.
yeah. Yeah, it's a car, right? Or,
That's a car.
yeah.
I think we got a yes on that, Elliot.
On a woman?
Yeah.
Are you a young woman?
No.
Are you a child? Are you a child?
No.
I heard a whisper there.
Are you an older woman?
They didn't respond. Oh. They just opened. Yes.
Are you connected to the doll?
Oh my god.
Yes.
Did you just whisper, Kyle?
No.
You didn't say anything.
Josh said
I
something.
just said it's really cold and I'm like hurting a lot right now on my waist.
Was that you, Josh? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was him who spoke before, faintly.
I just said holy crap.
So was that yes to an older woman?
Yes.
And the answer to the dolls?
Yes.
So I'm not fully familiar with the dolls that are here, but we'll start with, was it Billy?
Mm-hmm.
Are you connected to Billy?
No.
Do you have names for all the dolls?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you can ask the dolls' names, because I don't know them.
Are you connected to Harlow?
No.
Are you connected to Greta?
No.
Are you connected to Tommy?
Yes.
Which one is Tommy?
He's another ventriloquist doll up here.
Did, Leia, when you said that, did you go like, did you whisper?
Yeah, she said, "Oh God," or something.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because I was gonna ask, did you feel like that was gonna be the answer?
I didn't.
Did you own this doll?
Who's walking?
It's upstairs.
Okay.
No.
Did someone that you loved own the doll?
Yes.
Was it your child that owned the doll?
No.
Was it a child in general that owned the doll?
Somebody hear them squeaking again?
The furnace just kicked on. That's
No.
what's going on.
No, squeaking.
No.
Was it a sibling that owned the doll? Was it a sibling that owned the doll?
Yes. And then they crossed.
A sister?
I'm hearing like vocals in the background.
It's none of us.
No response to that, Elliot.
A brother?
Yes.
Was it your younger brother?
No.
Older brother?
Yes.
Did he die young?
That was my ankle.
No.
Are you standing in the room right now?
Yes.
Can you point to where the doll is, because Aaron does not know? So you can verify by showing us where your doll is.
Over there?
Oh my goodness.
Was she right?
Yes.
So now can you show us where you are in the room?
To my left.
So in between me and Kyle?
No. In between you and I.
So you're standing beside Aaron?
Helping with the rods.
Yes.
Well, it makes sense if she's moving them.
Mhm.
Are you happy that we're all here talking to you?
Yes.
Are there other spirits here, other people, other entities?
Yes.
Is there a bad entity here?
No.
Is
So-
there a bad entity that comes in here?
Yes. It's not the answer I wanted to that, just in general.
Is the negative entity or spirit arrive here with an individual, a living person?
Yes.
And is this entity attached to that person?
Yes.
Can you point to that person?
running down the hall.
Is the entity attached to Josh?
Yes.
And is the entity with Josh right now?
Yes.
Of course it is.
Is this entity listening to us right now?
Yes. I just talked to his phone.
So did I.
Does this entity want to communicate with us?
Yes.
It's a wiggle like,
No. And this entity can hear us?
Yes.
So to this person, this entity, if you want us to hear you, we need you to speak loud. If you're attached to Josh, then perhaps he can speak for you if you feel certain ways. How do you feel now, Josh?
Angry. Cry. Get lost. Sick.
I didn't catch that. Did you catch?
ticked off, sore. Are you a female?
Yes.
Long black hair?
Yes.
I think Jose is asking you, Aaron, to go and stand beside Josh with the rods.
Sure. Don't know what I'm signing up for, but sure.
Just stand on his right-hand side so we can see the rods on the camera. Yeah, and then just face the camera. Yeah, you're good like that. So to the entity, Aaron is closer. Can you let us know that you're with her and you have control of the rods by having them open up? And we're going to ask you some yes and no questions. Is that okay?
Yes.
Have you been with Josh since birth?
Yes.
Do you care for Josh?
Yes.
And do you look out for Josh?
Yes.
So, and you're making Josh feel angry.
No.
Are we still speaking with the negative entity?
Yes.
Are you protecting Josh?
Yes.
Can you point to where you are in the room?
What is it, Josh?
Josh, is there anything that you want to ask?
Are you the same spirit I've seen at my house?
Yes.
same one that sometimes pretend to be my wife?
Yes.
The same one that I saw in my bed?
Yes.
If you're at my house, is there a little boy in my house too?
Yes.
Hey, Josh, did you react to that?
No.
What?
Hmm?
Did you react to that last question?
Yeah, I said,
Okay.
okay.
Oh,
You're the same one that I saw leaning over the railing and when I communicated with you.
Yes. Can't go with weather for today.
That's pretty good questions. Are you making me feel sad right now?
Yes.
Are you the reason why I can feel cold chills coming all around me?
Yes.
Are you the one that's focusing on my right leg and perhaps the scar on my right leg?
Yes.
I'm curious about the relation to you. If this entity's been with you since birth, is she someone from a past life, possibly?
Yes.
A life previous to this one?
Yes.
A wife?
Yes.
Is there something unfinished?
Yes.
And Josh, how does this feel to you?
I just feel extremely cold right now and sad for some reason.
The experiences you have with this female entity, does it kind of feel like a wife type thing?
She's always around me, if it's the same one, and always trying to communicate with me. She's the one I see constantly, and it is the right one at my house.
And you've mentioned that she lays in bed with you.
She has. If it is the right one. Probably wouldn't be the right one for this one, but when I almost died, were you in the hospital beside me?
Yes.
Were you the one that my mother saw have their hand on my chest?
Yes.
So Josh, maybe test the wands and try to think of a yes or no question. you know, that kind of challenges this entity. If this entity is with you at all times, then, you know, something to kind of test it.
Yes, no question of what I did, or
Yeah, I mean, just something,
to test it in that way. Okay, I don't know. That's what we do all the time. Do I have a cross on the tattoo on my back?
Yes. This is slow, yes, but yeah.
and just keep asking a few questions like that just to see. I mean, eventually it would have to be wrong, right?
Do I have, is the scar on my knee, is that related to, my knee surgery?
No.
Is it related to a rock that was in my knee when I fell?
Yes.
Yes.
And I definitely don't know the answers to these questions. We just met tonight, so.
So Jose asked a question, do you want to release it? Josh,
Or at least what?
Earth.
I don't know.
So question for the rods or to the entity. Is it Josh who's keeping you connected to him?
Yes.
So does Josh have to let you go?
Yes.
And do you want Josh to let you go?
Yes.
Another question. Is there a male spirit in my house? Like an older male?
Yes.
Has that male spirit hurt anyone that was in my house?
No.
Whose child is, I'm not sure how to say this. Is the child a male child?
Oh yeah, clearly
I heard that.
grass.
Aaron, was that Josh?
No, he was talking at the same time.
Yeah,
You gotta know your question.
That was a clear one right there.
Yeah.
That was a clear hit.
Aaron, did you hear that?
It's a whisper?
Yeah, it's like a,
No, but I heard all of you guys respond.
and Josh, you didn't make it sound like that?
No, he was talking.
he was talking about it.
Well, what the hell? That was like right here. It sounded like it came from that room.
Something hits that.
It may have, but it
We all
wasn't.
heard it was like something like that,
Yeah.
but loud.
I think you might hear it.
Oh, yeah, clear as day.
Super loud. I thought it was Josh.
When I realized you were here, definitely.
No, because when I was here, I was like, all I feel is the cold and you all around me right now.
Well, she would have heard him.
Oh yeah, Aaron would have said that.
Yeah.
Well, that was weird. So Aaron holding the rods, was it you, the female entity with Josh, that made that sound we all just heard?
They're thinking about it. They haven't opened or closed, but they've moved parallel with each other.
Did you make that sound we just heard?
No,
Was it another entity, another spirit?
yes,
Is it the older woman that's attached to the doll?
no,
It sounded male.
Is there another male entity here?
yes,
Is this a negative entity?
yes.
It sounded negative. Like that sound gave me shivers. Like if I was alone in a room and I heard that.
Yeah.
The way the rods are responding has changed. Like they're much slower, much more hesitant, so I don't know if he's kind of come in here and freaked everybody out.
Is this new male entity now in control of the rods?
Yes,
Okay, cool. This is awesome.
So did you overpower the woman that was with Josh?
yes,
Are you attached to somebody here in this building?
yes,
Is it Josh?
no.
Okay, Aaron, can you step out here again?
Good news, John. That one's not yours.
Yeah, it sounded like right between me and Tom. That's where it sounded like it came from.
And see, I heard something when you were filming with the camera when I came in, and it was too close to me to be Josh. Because I actually said, "What the hell is that?"
This is the right spot again.
Okay, so now Aaron is in this space. Can you show us who you're attached to, please?
I have a lot of attachments.
Got some news for you.
Yeah.
This one's yours.
Now, are you attached to Eric only currently because he's here in this building?
Yes.
So you don't like him in this space?
They were related, sir. They are pointing, both of them are pointing at Kyle now. We're in that direction.
Do you come out from this direction in between me and Elliot over here?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so Jose is saying something about the owner. I don't know what that means. Were you an owner of this property?
No, probably Leia.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
What was the name again? Bellany?
Yeah, Bellamy.
Are you Bellany? Was it William? No, it was Wilfred Bellany. Are you Wilfred Bellany?
Yes.
You didn't die in this property or on this property. You died at your home. You sold the building a few years before you passed away. curious why you would be here now. You can speak loud and maybe our recorders can capture your voice. Where are you in the room?
Over in that vicinity.
Between me and Kyle?
Yeah.
Are you tied to those tarot cards?
Yes.
I don't know why Wilford Bellamy would be tied to tarot cards.
It's spells, like there's spells in there. And
Only if somebody practiced them. I mean, Leah, did you do anything here?
I haven't done any spells here, no.
Are we talking to a different entity now?
Yes.
Okay, so is this the one connected to some of the literature that is in this space?
Yes.
And the books that were being mentioned, you said those are like tarot books?
Why are you going there?
That's where they are.
There you go.
Oh, they're over here by me?
Yeah.
Okay, and I don't know that, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate when they work.
Did you own the books at one point in time?
Yes.
How old are the books?
It's never quite those yet. Yep. Yeah.
I heard another one like that.
I heard that too.
Leah, how old are these books? Are they like?
They're not really, really old, but they were bought off another person.
Yeah.
So I don't know who that person is. They were a gift given to me.
Maybe would they be like 1960s, 70s, 80s?
Maybe 80s.
So not that long.
No.
Did you own these books when you passed away?
Yes.
Is there any inscription in them or anything?
No. No. They came in, like these tarot cards came with guidebooks, but they were in the box. They were all in a box. There's no inscriptions or anything.
Is it the tarot cards that you're attached to?
Yes.
Where are the cards now? Like, do you keep them here?
They're still there.
They're right where you're sitting.
Do you practice with them?
Yes.
They're telling you, Elliot. They're over there.
Are you okay with Leah using your cards?
Yes.
So maybe you can ask whoever gifted you the tarot cards where they came from.
Okay.
Are you a female?
Yes.